We're going to open up the Masters of the Universe Origins Mattel Creation Exclusive. Grizzlor comes in this little cardboard box with some kind of pencil sketch artwork on it. But inside, a carded Grizzlor, hairy henchman of the evil Horde. Is that really what the original said? I'm gonna have to get a fact check on that one. So apparently hair was just too costly to be releasing in stores to sit on shelves, so we had to exclusively order it. He gets full card back artwork though. Fright Zone, Modulock, She-Ra kinda telling him to back the heck off. So let's rip it open, see how he fits in with the Origins line, maybe even compare him to the original figure. I don't know. We'll just get him opened up. Exclusive card, who cares? Oh, he gets his own mini comic, Trial of Grizzlor. Let's take a peek, shall we? Ah, the Fright Zone, fresh meat. I'm sorry, who is the green, large-headed man? Prisoners of the Fright Zone. Ah, the Conjurer is among them. Smart Mark. Hold on, I'm not gonna touch that one. Some sort of weird colored Orko. Trying to escape. Big puppet of the Fright Zone. Chomping down. Is this some sort of like comic version of Adora or what? Ah, indeed it is Adora. It's all a test, I guess. Who knew the only thing that can beat Grizzlor is his own reflection? I did not know that. I love that story. Give him a haircut here first. We'll just cut the straps so we can get him out. Behind, he's got his green bowcaster there. All the Horde having kind of the similar weapon. Pretty vivid green. Here's where the exclusive comes in. He comes with an axe. What a bonus. Totally worth it. It's just the one that comes with Ram Man that has the kind of peg there for extension. Grizzlor himself here has his brown arms and legs with the Horde boots and the armband piece like the Hordak in the Origins, though it's a removable kind of armband of its own. And of course the fur here, very soft. Gonna get him in different hairstyles if you'd like. Gonna comb him into filmation mode here. Close enough. But you can fluff him up any way you want. It's good quality fur. I mean, certainly didn't cheap out on that. He is kind of falling apart if I kind of mess around with him here, though. So he has his removable chest piece here, yellow, with the Horde symbol. I guess the question would be, he does turn at the torso here. Ah, here's what it is. The fur is actually kind of like clothing pieces over top of the figure. So Origins, can all be taken apart. So you can take apart Grizzlor here. And we can see it's just kind of a clothing mesh over top of the standard kind of pieces here, just colored like his other bits here. Probably pretty form-fitted on there. That's why I was kind of seeing a seam of separation there a little bit in the fur, which is why. Yellow teeth, the yellow pupils there of the red eyes. I don't know if it's just from old age, but like an original Grizzlor from the 80s, the hair is kind of like, I don't know, you can see the difference. I shampooed this Grizzlor myself to clean him up. But here we can kind of see a little bit of color difference here and there, just in the brown. Definitely the same color hair, surprisingly. Maybe a little more protruding face for the Origins than this one. Unless it's just the way this hair is. So I don't know if that's how they did the Grizzlor too, that he's just like a bag over top of it. It's not just kind of a clothing piece over top. So very similar way, it's just different layers of him for the Origins one since they come apart and have that waist articulation there that the original Grizzlor does not have. Holding hand in the left instead of the usual, though the original just had two open hands anyway. The 4 fingers, just like the original, but the way the crossbow connects just to a wrist, doesn't matter what the hand is for him to wield that. That looks good. The axe, though, is only going to fit in that open hand. He didn't get any other alternate hands that he could wield it in the other hand. His hairstyle is just changing every second. This hair is wild. I'm not sure what the axe reference is exactly. Again, not really a Filmation design, just a do of that original 80s figure. And they were trying to introduce the Horde in the Masters of the Universe line, even though they were going to use the characters in the She-Ra cartoon. The more you play with it, the more the hair just seems to kind of come out. So don't pick at your Grizzlor, kids. Why it needed to be an exclusive to order, I must be something about the hair, I don't know. But plenty more coming, just, you know, in a year. But definitely wanted to add Grizzlor because he was in the Filmation cartoon, just in the She-Ra side of things. But of course he was in the Secret of the Sword movie, which was the big crossover movie to introduce with He-Man and She-Ra. So he fit my criteria of being in the show and part of the original toy line. It's just kind of funny that Grizzlor was like guy in the chair computer dude in like the Secret of the Sword movie and stuff, but here in the comic and things like that, he's just the big crazy monster dude. It's like almost brainless. Pretty strange differences there. Just want to watch some of the seams of his little fur suit there when you kind of mess around with the parts. If I open all my Masters of the Universe Origin stuff here, you can see the playlist, see all the figures I've opened up. I do mostly retro action figures here, whether they're redos of retros or the real old ones themselves. I think you'll find something of interest here. Might want to get subscribed, that way I can see you in the next video. Now time to trim this boy up here. Here we go.